Care's supposed to be down there right now.
Park.
Nah.
Hey, is there any way you could park like right there?
We came over, let's go. Got a chance. What's up, bro?
I'm up for you.
Alright.
So about sweatpants you like anyway?
Yeah, I would.
Maybe though. My daughter 4 now.
Yeah, I just said
tiny.
I just said 14. He said we ain't got that.
Robin Bottom. The kids.
Let's stop sweating shit.
Thank you.
Or at least,
No, I'm trying to change it here. I could change it here.
Hell yeah. They said they don't know all the way.
Albie, what up, Albie? Yo, what's up, my boy? That's crazy. We played part 1 together. We playing for the Cowboys. Yeah, check this clip real quick.
Monster said Denver, Colorado wants to be.
Good to see you, bro. Congrats.
Well, I'm on boy.
That's all right. Score. Hey, Carl, let us get you over here, bro. You should be good now. It should be enough for all y'all. Oh.
He trying to punch with you too, Manny, so give him some faith.
Yo, this EO.
Leave him alone, Dave! Hey, Dave, leave him alone! Find the right shots, Manson. You'll see it. Hands up, though. Yup.
Got it.
If you don't take a picture with me, I'm crashing out.
Let's go. Gotta get out now.
I'm happy to be back at the Prudential Center. This is my home. I love it here. Hopefully, my next fight will be here. That's what I want. But I came here to support Lil Manny, and Lil Manny got the job done. Tough fight, close fight, but he pulled it through, and I'm just glad to be here to support him.
You and Tank ever linked up in the ring?
Yeah, we sparred before.
Can we ever expect a fight?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's gonna be one of the biggest fights in the world.
No cap.
I feel like how they talking about Earl and Bud Crawford, I feel like me and Tank gonna be basically 2.0 of that.
Yeah.
Probably even bigger than that.
3 people in the world that I think that could beat Tank. That would be Devin, that would be Shakur, and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me. Gervonta Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me at all. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I told
you it's a 50-50 fight.
Ain't no 50-50 fight, nigga. How you gonna keep me off when you ain't got no power?
I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
And you know I sparred them twice.
That's right. If Bill
took him out the ring, I almost knocked him out in Floyd Gym. Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that?
I don't know, but I ain't hear that.
Oh, okay. Tell Devin and his dad to get out my dick. Tell him. Be prepared. Because after these first 2 niggas, oh man, I'm coming straight at niggas.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. What has Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He hasn't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Fuck no. I ain't never been knocked down a day in my life. I ain't never really been like hurt in no fight. Like far as, cause the people took when I said this wrong. Like I got hit with a body shot before that I felt. They could like if you want to call that hurt. But I'm talking about like somebody hit you in the chin where like people say you chinny and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got no chin. I never like felt nothing. No chin shot where I was buzzed or hurt or nothing like that in no fight that I had. So, and sparring, fight, anything. So, nah.
How you think one coming up with
I
Tank?
hope he don't fight him actually. Like, I hope he don't get in the ring with him again. Because at the end of the day, if he lose, it's just gonna look bad on the fight with me. So, it's gonna look like somebody else already did it.
You want Tank to knock you out, yo? I ain't saying like, yo, want to fight Tank, and that's nice, but why do you want Tank to knock you out so bad? Like,
look, that sound good. That sound real good. But
when it comes to intense rivalries in modern boxing, Few matchups create more debate than Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Their fan bases constantly clash online. Each side convinces their fighter is a superior boxer. The rivalry has been building for years, with boxing analysts and former fighters also divided on who would come out on top. The only thing missing is an official fight date where both men can finally settle the debate inside the ring. Unfortunately, unless both fighters and their teams seriously negotiate, fans may continue waiting much longer for the showdown to happen.
I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. On the best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm a top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
Over the last few years, many fans believe Shakur Stevenson has gained momentum in this potential matchup. He climbed through the ranks quickly by taking on difficult opponents and proving himself at multiple levels. Victories over major names elevated his reputation and pushed him closer to superstar status. Stevenson has openly chased the biggest fights, including a showdown with Tank Davis. While Davis has remained inactive for long stretches and dealt with legal issues outside the ring, promoter Eddie Hearn even stated that with Shakur now becoming a 4-division world champion, he sees Stevenson as a serious problem for Tank.
What would the next step be for Tank?
I heard they were going to fight Jake Paul. When I see Jake Paul at the event and I see Jake Paul posting from the private jet with a picture of Gervonta,
slapped it.
Yeah, but they had that for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You had to buy it. You had to get it made.
Yeah, but I can't believe that fight was going to happen. But anyway, crazy stuff's happening. Yeah, you got to rematch Lamont Roach. You got to. It'll probably get ordered. That's the reality by the New York State Athletic Commission. But listen, they may have got lucky because the only fight for Tank outside of after Lamont Roach was Shakur Stevenson.
Facts.
Right? Now they've got another opponent that will do well at the gate because of the controversy.
Yep.
And it ain't Shakur Stevenson. I keep telling people Shakur Stevenson beats Tank. You cannot say that Shakur Stevenson would not have beaten Tank last time.
Regardless of who wins, there is no doubt that Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson would be one of boxing's biggest events. Fan in boxing believes Stevenson needs this fight to truly become a major attraction in the sport. He also advised Tank Davis to move up to 140 pounds and begin chasing bigger names there after spending years at lightweight. According to Fannin, some media voices are intentionally encouraging Stevenson to move away from the Davis fight by pushing him toward higher divisions. He believes Stevenson still needs a defining blockbuster matchup with Tank to reach another level of star power.
147, he's been at 135 too long. He's dominating everybody there. There's no challenges for you there. Come on and go up to 147 pounds. Like I said, that's a system. They are not, these people are bought and paid for. We already know that. So the people that they support want Shakur Stevenson to go up to 147 to fight guys like Conor Benn, to fight guys like whoever at 147 pounds, right? Because what will that make Shakur? Let's just be real. What does that make Shakur? That is going to make Shakur, basically, he's going to be stuck being an undercard fighter. Like he's been stuck being an undercard fighter. He didn't get any real momentum off of that fight with Teofimo Lopez. What did he get? He got a bunch of systematic press. People talking about the fight for about a week and how great he is. And after that, it went right back into nobody talking about Shakur. Because Shakur Stevenson he's just not a big star. But he can be a big star if he fights somebody like Gervonta Davis. That's the ticket for him right there. Is the fight between him and the guy that's the most popular guy in that weight class, or anybody below Canelo Alvarez, really. But you know, we live in this era where YouTube channels like The Boxing Voice, like Showbiz the Adult, like these other guys want to prescript and prescribe movements for fighters that really don't do anybody any good other than the backers.
Hall of Famer Tim Bradley also shared strong opinions regarding Shakur Stevenson's future. Bradley rejected the idea of Stevenson moving all the way to 147 pounds so quickly, especially after already competing across several weight divisions. He pointed to Stevenson's performances at 140 pounds as proof of his elite talent and argued that there are still major fights waiting for him at 130 and 135 pounds. Bradley specifically mentioned matchups against top contenders before any permanent move to welterweight should even be considered.
Tell us about Shakur Stevenson. He can't seem to get a fighter to step in the ring with him after his performance with Teofimo Lopez. What do you make of that? What do you think's going on with Shakur?
Oh, there's fights out there for Shakur. There's fights out there for Shakur. Hell yeah, there's fights out there. You gotta fight him. You gotta go get him. That's it. Look, every fight ain't gotta be a damn home run. Every fight ain't gotta be not a home run, but every fight ain't gotta be like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Super Bowl?
Like the Masters or Super Bowl. Every fight ain't gotta be like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Just stay busy, get better.
Well, you can stay busy and get better, but if you fight the top guys in the division, that's all that we want to see. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're gonna stay at 140, we want to see you against that Russell guy. You know what I'm saying? We want to see you against Russell. We want to see you against Dalton Smith. We want to see you against that topper echelon of that division. If you go to 35, we want to see you against the Morotais of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't the biggest fights at 147 though? Ryan, Devin.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, but he's not a 147 pounder. He's not. He ain't say, oh, let me go test that 140. No, he said, I'm gonna go to 140 without no tune-ups, and I'm gonna face the best guy there, right? And he faced Lopez, and he demolished him like nothing, right? So, like, now y'all want to force him to go up to 47 for what? That's his fourth weight class, dog. It's fourth weight class. In a way, it's fourth weight champion too. In a way, ain't going up to 26 yet. In a way, we'll go up there. He handled his business this weekend or next weekend. I'm pretty sure he might go up to 126, right? So the same thing with Shakur. Eventually, Shakur will get there, you know, but he got some fights that he can fight. At 130 and 135, shit, I wouldn't mind seeing a Cruz Shakur. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Tim Bradley also believes a fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest possible matchups in boxing today. He encouraged Tank Davis to accept the challenge, calling it a true box office fight that fans desperately want to see.
I want Gervonta Davis to step in the ring and face somebody, dog, already, bro. For real.
He'll be back.
Like, oh, I know he coming back, dog. But I'm just saying, like, fight Shakur, bro. Fight Shakur. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fight. You need these top guys out there, man. And that's it. Because you can say, oh, Shakur ain't fight nobody. Well, shit, if Shakur ain't fight nobody and Tank ain't fight nobody, why don't they fight each other? If that's how y'all want to put it, fight each other, bro. That will probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing right now, bro. The biggest fight. Yeah. Box office, it will sell out like this. Like that, it'll sell out.
Tim Bradley also believes a fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest possible matchups in boxing today. He encouraged Tank Davis to accept the challenge, calling it a true box office fight that fans desperately want to see.
When you hear these things, when you see Shakur in all these different styles, do you look at him any different when it comes down to a Tank Davis fight now?
I think that Tank is a different style than Cepeda, but Shakur seems to want to take all the tough smoke, and I think really highly of him as a fighter. You know, he seems to. You can kind of get like the gut feeling that certain guys will fight anybody. And Shakur, even though he hasn't fought the huge names, I get the impression in my guts that he's willing to fight anybody. You know what I mean? He got a real confident way about him, and he got the kind of style where you got to kind of adjust to him. So, you know, I don't think he's going to fight Tank the same way he fought Cepeda, but that's what makes Shakur special, is that he can win fights more than one different way. I always thought Shakur and Tank is a great fight, and I still do. But Shakur seems super confident that he could beat Tank. So the only way to figure that out is if they get in the ring. I think they both special, you know, and unfortunately they haven't fought yet, and they're around the same weight classes. So hopefully we get to see it before somebody loses bad or be past their prime, and then we gotta wonder what would happen if they fought on their best day. I just want to just see the fights. But sometimes, like when you ask a question like that, it's hard to say, because sometimes a fighter instinct let him know what he could do with certain guys and with certain guys he can't do. You know what I mean? It just, like Shakur might say, okay, I'm gonna smell the Tank power. Or he might say, I'm gonna box and I'm gonna get on my jab and I'm gonna move. I don't know how that works. You know, because his mind and his instincts will let him know what he think he could do. Like the Cepeda fight I was hearing, they was like, get off the ropes, but he saw it in a way where he's like, I could be on the ropes and counterpunch this guy and get off. So we got to just see. And Tank is the same way. They both got super high IQ. So we got to see how they would deal with each other and what adjustments the corner make and all that kind of stuff, and then come down and stretch, and we just see. I really can't say how he would fight him. I don't think he would fight him like he would fight.
Coach Breadman also weighed in on the matchup and praised both fighters highly. He explained that Stevenson and Davis have very different styles, but Shakur's adaptability and confidence make him dangerous against anyone. Breadman noted that Stevenson showed strong instincts in difficult situations during previous fights, although facing Tank's explosive power would require a different approach. He believes both fighters possess elite ring IQ, making the fight a fascinating battle of adjustments and strategy. Most importantly, he hopes the fight happens while both are still in their prime years.
Stages of their career, Shakur Stevenson has surpassed Gervonta Tank Davis. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer right now. He is a 4-division legit champion and should be Olympic gold medalist. And His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh has eliminated pay-per-view numbers being needed to pay fighters and A side, B side. He has eliminated that. So they can't make Shakur a massive offer he can't refuse. First of all, the PBC doesn't even have the budget to do so. And they need His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh to put on events, as we see. Now, Top Rank is in trying to bring ESPN back into the picture so they can get back on the market. But they don't have a network. Shakur Stevenson's network promotional free agent, essentially. He works with Jay Prince, but he also has dealings with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. He don't need Gervonta Tank Davis. It's just the fight that we want to see. But these lies that Tank Davis is getting ready to make Shakur Stevenson an offer he can't refuse is just that, a lie. Where would he get the money to offer Shakur Stevenson an offer he can't refuse? It would have to come from Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency. And guess what? Tank ain't offering nothing. That means Turki Al-Sheikh would be making the offer to make the fight happen. So I don't know where this, I do know where these folk, lords, these fake these just diabolical, the words I want to use, I can't use. But it ain't. Shakur Stevenson has essentially at this point in his career moved past Tank Davis. And the fans and the people have already accepted it ain't happening. They don't like.
There remains a huge debate over who would actually win between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. Both fighters are considered elite and are competing during their prime years. While some believe Tank Davis needs this fight to revive momentum in his career, others see it as the defining challenge for Stevenson as well. No matter the outcome, fans continue hoping this blockbuster showdown finally becomes reality in the near future. Thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future boxing updates and fight breakdowns.
While experts continue debating the outcome of a potential Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson fight, Blue Blood Sports TV offered a more pessimistic perspective. The host dismissed rumors that the fight is close to happening and argued that many reports are unrealistic. He claimed Stevenson has already surpassed Davis in several ways, highlighting his accomplishments and growing legacy. He also questioned whether the financial side of the fight could realistically come together, suggesting Stevenson may no longer even need the matchup to continue building his career. At these stages of their career, Shakur Stevenson has surpassed Gervonta Tank Davis. There remains a huge debate over who would actually win between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. Both fighters are considered elite and are competing during their prime years. While some believe Tank Davis needs this fight to revive momentum in his career, others see it as a defining challenge for Stevenson as well. No matter the outcome, fans continue hoping this blockbuster showdown finally becomes reality in the near future. Thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future boxing updates and fight breakdowns.